Hello. In this example, we're going to be graphing lines in slope-intercept form. Now, slope-intercept form is a little bit different from standard form, because slope-intercept form is in the form of y equals mx plus b, where m represents the slope and b represents the y-intercept. Okay, so this form is actually pretty nice because slope is just rise over run. Okay, now if we have a single point and we have the slope, we can graph any line. Okay, so if we're going to begin with negative 3x plus 3y equals 3, and we want to write it in slope-intercept form, the SI form. Identify the slope and the y-intercept as an ordered pair, and then graph the line and label the y-intercept. Okay, so with this, negative 3x plus 3y equals 3. To put this in slope-intercept form, I want to solve for y, which means I need to get the y by itself on one side. So that means I need to get rid of this term and move it to the right-hand side. Now notice that we're moving an entire term. Anytime you move an entire term, you have to add or subtract. That means that the first thing I need to do is add 3x to both sides. That leaves me with 3y on the left, and on the right-hand side I have 3x plus 3. Now I generally like to put the x first, even if the x is negative. The reason I like to do that is because if you look at the slope-intercept form, the x is always written first. Okay, now divide by the number in front of y, because that's what we're trying to solve for, and divide every term by that number, which in this case is 3. The left-hand side will just be left with y, and the right-hand side, 3 divided by 3 is 1, so it's just 1x, or just x, plus 1 for the 3 over 3 there. Good. Now, we want to find two things. We want to find m, which is your slope, and you want to find your y-intercept as an ordered pair. Now, the y-intercept is always 0, comma, a number. And that number depends on basically what's out here by itself. Well, that's just 1. So 0, 1 is your y-intercept. As for your slope is always the number in front of x, which in this case is understood to be the number 1. So m is 1 here. Good. So let's use that. To graph this, our y-intercept is 0, 1. So 0, 1 is the coordinate from the origin, go up 1 unit. Because we go left and right 0 and then up 1. Then we work with the slope. So always start with the y-intercept and then go for the slope. So the slope is 1. But what does that really tell me? Well, that tells me that 1 is the same thing as 1 over 1. But remember, that's rise over run. And a positive rise means that we're going up, and a positive run means that we're going right. Okay, so from this coordinate, we're going to go up 1, right 1. That's what that's telling me. So up 1, right 1. So that would be another coordinate. Then I could do that again. Up 1, right 1. So that'd be another coordinate. So see how many coordinates we can get just by doing this immediately. So up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, so on and so forth. And forever and ever and ever. Connect them with a trusty straight edge, because we all have one, because it's part of our supplies. And there you go. That is the answer to the question. And just so that we're aware of this, I'm going to go ahead and look at the MyLab Math and kind of show you what it looks like on there. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So this is what it's going to look like for something like this. It says, rewrite the given equation 7x plus 8y minus 56 equals 0 in slope-intercept form. Give the slope and y-intercept, and then use the slope and y-intercept to graph the linear function. So the slope-intercept form of the equation is blah. Now, I'm not going to tell you how I get this, but here's what the answer is going to be. It's It's going to be y is equal to negative, and then I need a big fraction here. And the negative is going to be 7 over 8 x, and then plus 8. Oh, what did I do wrong? Oh, 7. There we go. Excellent. So that's what you'll type in, just the equation that we get. And then the slope of the line in this case is negative 7 over 8. And the y-intercept is, I hope it doesn't have me just do 7. No, it does, darn. Okay, so for the y-intercept, just give the number. So that right there, just consider it your y-intercept. Now it brings up the graph at this point. So let's click on the graph, do that, and then the first thing you click on is the y-intercept of 0, 7. And then negative 7 over 8. Now the negative means we go down 7, right 8. So down 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and right 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And click. There you go. Fantastic. And that's pretty much how you do it. Same idea here. Alrighty. Well, I believe that's it for this example. I'll see you in the next one. Have fun.